ScrappyNerdUK. Welcome to a fun unboxing video. I have been ordering some bits and bobs on Temu and I wanted to share with you what I picked up. It's a whole array of like a load of different things and I'm really excited to get stuck into all of these things. So I want to show you so I can have a play with them myself. So first of all, let me move all this out of the way. Let's get the bigger bits out of the way first. So I ordered this, which is, I'm not sure what they call it. If you wanted to take a look at any of these, that pop onto the website and go and have a look, because yeah, it'd be pointless me saying how much it is at the time of editing because it could have changed 5 times before it goes up. So yeah, this is like a traveler's notebook cover. This has got plastic protecting the metal, so I'm not going to sit here for 10 minutes peeling that all off. So it looks a little rough right now, but that's because it has got that plastic on. So yeah, it's a traveler's notebook, but it's a plastic cover. But I was interested because of the spine looked really wide. So I think that's probably a 2-inch, maybe 1.5 inches, is it? Yeah, the spine's 1.5 inches. Nice and wide to get quite a few traveller's notebooks in. But, so it comes flat packed, so it's easy just to bend and mould. So it actually comes with two strings, your closures. So you can either have a yellow or that's either a black or brown. So those just go through and that will just wrap around the traveller's notebook like so. And you've got little notches there as well to keep that nice and secure. Also, I find that these elastics kind of get loose over time. So it's great having a spare one that you can actually swap it out for. So this one's slightly different because this has these rods instead for the binding. So rather than the traditional strings that we'd use to put a traveller's notebook in, these are actually little metal rods. So these just bend into the slots. If I can get them to, I should probably just do one at a time. Yeah, there we go. So they go into one slot, bend into the other slot. So you just create the tension. Oops. And they go in. I'm going to do this now because then it's all ready to go. Now, I don't know whether I want to put some current notebooks in or some new ones. I might do some new ones in here. There we are. So it actually comes with 6 in here. So all you need to do is just pop your traveller's notebook underneath the metal bar in the middle like you would do with a string, and then the bar just holds it in for you. So I'm really pleased with this. It was, everything that I'm showing you was inexpensive. So I'm really happy to pick that up from Temu. I'm just going to wrap that around there so I don't end up losing it. So yeah, just a little plastic covered traveller's notebook, but it's got a nice chunky 1.5-inch spine. I'll get rid of the plastic as I go along. So there we are. That's that one. And then I also ordered some vellum. So I don't need 12 by 12 inch vellum, so I'm quite happy buying the A4 sheets. But like all supplies, they've absolutely rocketed in price, and I think now it's £6 or £7 for 20 sheets of A4. So I saw these on Temu for a fraction of that price, and I thought I'd give them a go. So they have got somewhat of an opaqueness, which is brilliant. It's not too thin either, so I'm fairly impressed with the vellum that I've received. So I'll probably be grabbing my vellum from Temu in future, because like I said, this was a fraction of the price. This isn't quite A4. I think this must be US letter, 8.5 by 11. Does it actually say? It doesn't say, no, it doesn't actually say what size it is, but I'm looking at it, it's definitely not A4. So I think it must be 8.5 by 11, which is absolutely fine by me. If I were to print on vellum, I've got specific printable vellum anyway. So this is just used for other things, backing photos in mini albums, that sort of thing. So I'm happy with the size. So pleased to have picked that up. So some vellum. What shall I go for next? Ah, these. So I love these. These are cute little vellum envelopes. Look. I love them. So These are going to be perfect to add into mini albums, to add on to pages if I've got some journaling I want to hide, in travelers notebooks, that sort of thing. Or if I've just got a little note that I want to gift to someone, then I could use a cute little vellum envelope. And so this came in a pack of 50, so there's quite a few in there, and they come in different sizes as well. So I got this cute little size here. This is about, I think, just a bit smaller than a 3x4, and yeah, so there's a few different ones to choose from. So just search for vellum envelopes. As I said, I'll leave each of these, if they're still available, I'll leave it linked in the description box, and then if you're wanting to pick any of it up, then you can go ahead and do that from the links, or you can just search for it yourself. Then I also picked up some new fine liner pens. So I bought some, when I first started scrapbooking, I bought some from Hobbycraft, and I think I paid like £9 or something for a pack of 6. These again were half that for more than 6. So I have got a 0.05, 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and then there's also a brush marker. So these are in black. The brand is Sanji. Haven't actually looked at the brush marker yet. Oh, it is a brush. I did grab one of these out the other day just to test them, and they write really nicely, so I'm very impressed. 0.2 is always my favourite for journaling, and I'm really happy to have some new fine liners at last for journaling and squiggly borders and all the things that I need them for. So yeah, a pack of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, a pack of 9 fine liners. Brilliant. Then I also got this mini stamp cleaner. So I have one of those brushes from, not brushes, the cloths from Lawn Fawn, I think it is. And oh, it looks awful. So I needed to figure out a way that I was going to actually take care of my stamps a bit better. And I saw this mini stamp cleaner and I thought, right, I'm going to grab it. Oh, it's got brush. So it's got like, I don't know how to describe it, but like it's got, yeah, it's got brushes on either side. So have I got some? Yes. So I actually had this already, which is water-based stamp cleaner. So I just spray that on to make this wet, and then I can just rub my stamps when I've finished. So I knew that I needed a stamp cleaner to go with this, and I picked this one up for a couple of pounds on Temu. So I will be giving all of these things a go. And it tells you on the back, spray a little cleaning fluid, liquid, sorry, scrub the stamp on the cleaning tissue, wipe off the residue, and can be washed directly. This can be washed and reused as well. So if you need to wash off all of the ink, you can just wash that under some warm water. So yeah, I picked up this mini stamp cleaner. So again, I'm excited to give that a go and see how well it works. What else did I pick up? Oh, I picked these up. So I love these pockets. I find them so useful. I punch them and put them into mini albums, in 6x8 albums. I think they're a little wide for travelers notebooks, I think, but yeah, they work so well, and they're great to hold bits of ephemera. You could also use you could also use them to store embellishments as well. So if you need some extra storage in your craft room, these are handy to be able to add those embellishments in. I think these are about 4x6 in size. So in this pack it came with 2 horizontal and 2 vertical, and I also use these. I think I've used one in my December daily every year for the last 2, maybe 3 years, so I love them for that reason as well, and adding decorations on and just punching them into the album, and they're fab. So I picked up some more of those because I love them. And what are we going to go with next? This one. Okay, so this one was, I think they advertised it as like a pack of tags maybe, but these are all Mickey heads, and I thought they were super fun to be able to add to my Disney stash. They are super thin, which is one thing that I always love in a wood veneer, is a thin embellishment. So with these, they are literally just going to go into my Disney stash. You can paint them, you can colour them with alcohol markers. I could cover it in washi tape. I could decoupage it, I could cover it in pattern paper and cut around it. There's so many different things that I could do with these. They are already an embellishment, of course. I could add the twine through and actually make it into a tag on a page. I could also use them as tags for presents too. I'm not going to. They're going to go into my scrapbooking stash. So yeah, I picked up these Mickey shaped tags as well. So I'll pop those over there. I'm probably not going to keep this because I don't actually like this brown thready stuff. Then I also picked up, oh, actually on the Disney front, I picked up these too. And these are, I don't know if they are, I think they might be they might be iron-on actually, because I think they've got a bit of a shiny back. So I think they might be iron-on. But they're these little Mickey patches and they're fabric. And I thought they'd make just really cute embellishments on a scrapbook page. So I'm obviously not going to iron them on, but how cute are those? But equally, how cute would those be ironed onto a jean jacket as well? So I might go and pick some more of those up. So yeah, I just got those. I thought they were rather fun embellishments. And I love different textures on my layout. So it's nice to have, you know, something fabric as well. So those are cool. Then I also picked up these. So these, they say they're Deco Stickers, but these are little, I don't think they are stickers. These are little frames and they're acetate. And this one says, this one's like a little mobile phone. It says, remind me message. This one here, again, it's like a little wake up call. It says, you need yo make money. These have come from Temu, so I'm not expecting the grammar to be 100% correct on some of these things. Like, you need yo make money. I think that's meant to say to make money. Anything like that, I can cover up with a sticker. It really doesn't matter. Again, I think these are all made to look like mobile phones, are they? I'll think of you every step of the way. Isn't that a song or in a song? It's like an Instagram post, and then one that says, oh, Paris, with a geo tag on, and then yeah, just some really cute, oh, it's like an iPod. It's always the little thing. So yeah, I just thought these were rather cute. There's someone here that maybe won't make it. You belong to me. Youth means limitless possibilities, Rainbow River. Gardens, 77 Bombay Street. Yeah, but there are some that are just generic enough. This says sunny. This says video, portrait, photo. So you could use these as an overlay on a photo. You could use them, you could put the photo behind and put it in a pocket. So there's so many different ways to be able to use these. So I'm going to pop those back in there. And I'm going to figure out a place where I can keep these, because these are kind of like one of those odd embellishments that I don't really have a stash of. So I need to make sure that I remember that I've got them. Maybe I'll put them in with my frames. Maybe that's what I'll do. So just above my head, I've got all these boxes, all my little white boxes. So this has got all of my frames in it. So I just add those in there. So when I'm looking for a frame, I'll see those in there too. Next up, I have these. So this actually came as a pack of 5, but I've given 2 away to friends. And I thought these were so handy for planners. So I use a planner, but it doesn't have check boxes in the daily section. So, and these are paper tape. So I can pop these into the daily section, obviously cut off wherever I need to, and then just give myself some check marks. And there are, as I said, this came with 5 rolls. So inexpensive. And so I have 3 rolls left, which I'll pop one into my my planner bag, and then the rest can just be stored ready for when I need those as well. You could use them on scrapbook layouts as well, but I did buy them specifically for planning. So I have those. What else do I have that isn't die related? Okay, I think this is the last one, and I go into the dies that I picked up as well. So these are little plastic pockets. So I have some of these already. My mum gave me some and I've really loved using them. And they are literally just a little plastic wallet with adhesive on the back. So these are all stuck together at the minute. It's got adhesive on the back. If I can get it off, there we go. And it's literally just a little wallet. So you can stick these onto the outside of page protectors and add stuff in. So if you've got tickets, or you've got extra journaling, or you've got something you don't want to stick down onto your layout, but you just want a little pocket to keep it in, you can stick these onto your page protectors and add it in there. These come in different sizes. So this is just credit card size, I think, which is great if you've got like room keys and stuff where you've kept, then you can add those in here. And yeah, so these are just really fun. And I've got some other bigger sizes already. These are a smaller size because I just wanted to see what these are like. The stick is brilliant, so there's no worry about that coming off at all once it's on that page protector. But you don't have to put it on a page protector, you can put it on a page. Let me show you what I've done with some other ones. Okay, this is my Disney album that I'm working on currently, and you'll see here I've actually used a larger clear pocket, just stuck that onto the back of the pattern paper, and then in that pocket I have, this isn't a finished album, this is a work in progress, but I have photos and I also have a bunch of tags, and then I've just stuck a foam sticker on the top as well, and then I can just tuck all of my stuff into that little pocket. And it's lovely and flat, it's clear so I can see what's in there, and I don't have to worry about seeing any ugly glue or adhesive because it's all covered on the back. So yeah, that's basically what I've done with this larger pocket. And as I said, I wanted to get some smaller ones to try that with the smaller ones too. So that's why I've picked up these. So these, you've got 4, 8, 16, so there's 20 in this pack. So yeah, bit of fun. Different sizes of pockets to use. If I can pick those up. There we go. These are also great in your planner as well. So if you need to hold on to something, again, you can just pop that out, stick it at the front of your planner and use that as a pocket too. So I have those. And then moving on, the last thing I got was some stamps and some dies. So these are all fairly inexpensive as well. So I got this set of alphabet dies, and they've got like the stitched line around the middle. So we've got the whole alphabet there, and I'm not going to get them out. They do need detaching. So when you are detaching these, you do need some pliers just to get rid of the little attacher bits. But once you've done that, or you could just keep it all together and just die cut it all as once. If that's easier to do, you can do that. If you've got a big shot or anything, you know, wider than the mini ones, then you could just die cut it all in one go. Just keep it on the, keep them all together if you wish. You have that option. And I also picked up, look how cute, this is a seagull, and it's got a lighthouse as well. So I'm obsessed with anything that's kind of sea themed, lighthouse themed. So yeah, a lighthouse, a seagull, and an anchor, and then a compass. So that's going to be fun to die cut those. And again, they're all attached together with those little metal things, but just a pair of pliers and snip them off. Then I got this one here. I'm really excited to give this one a go. So this one's going to be like a background, like a bit of a layering one. So I'm going to cut this out a few times and maybe have a few on my desk to go. So when I'm creating a layout, if I want some texture behind the photo, then I've got this all good and ready to go. And then I also got these ones. So these are games themed ones. So we have a deck of cards, we have chess pieces, a dice, and they're all chess piece. Okay, so 2 dice, chess pieces, and then that deck of cards. So again, got ideas of layouts that I can create from Vegas, from board games, from playing chess on the cruise, and all these sorts of things that for layouts that I have in mind that I thought these would be perfect for. And literally they're just a couple of pounds. They're not expensive at all. Then I also picked up these stamps, and let's get these out so you can actually see them properly. Okay, So again, sometimes the writing can be not correct, grammatically incorrect, but these all look to be fine. So these are like, yeah, music themed ones. So you could write in here the name of your favourite song, got the headphones, you've got Music is Life, my favourite, which is spelt with the English spelling there, with the U, song, music, the little vinyl disc there. And yeah, I just loved them. I just thought they were super cute if I'm documenting anything about music or anything related to that. So I grabbed those. I love stamp sets. I can't justify the expensive paying for an expensive stamp set. I do try and be vigilant to make sure that the stamps aren't, the designs aren't stolen from anywhere else. So what I do is I do a reverse image search, and if nothing comes up, I'm happy that, you know, as vigilant as I could be with regards to making sure that they, you know, it's not a stolen design. And it's the same for these as well. Look at these. So we've got this big globe, which I was so excited, but I've also got the dies that go with it too. So I can stamp and die cut all of these out. So we have a big globe, we've got this heart with an aeroplane, another aeroplane, some bigger aeroplanes up here, X and O, some paper airplanes, a hot air balloon, cloud, airmail, and then we've also got some sentiments. I travel the world just to see you, sending you smiles across the miles, thank you, sending you love, to you from me, and missing you. And then we've got that kind of airmail border strip there, a couple of hearts, me and you, a little sailboat as well. I just absolutely love this, and to see that they had the matching dies to go with it as well, I was all over this. I was so happy to pick that up. So that's basically everything that I got from Temu. Really happy with my purchases. I've ordered dies and stamps and all sorts from them before, and you can't say that, you know, for a couple of pounds compared to a set of stamps that's £20, the quality is necessarily going to be the same. However, I'm happy enough with the quality of the stamps that I've got. And if I'm not, I put them in the bin. They're, you know, it's so inexpensive to not worry about. So yeah, I got some stamps. I got some little sticky pockets. I got a few... What else did we get? I've got some Mickey embellishments. Also got the the stamp cleaner. Forgot about that. And also got some little vellum envelopes. Got some little acetate frames. Some washi tape with the little check marks on. Then I got some Fineliners and those pouches. And also that traveller's notebook with the hardcover, and then not forgetting the vellum. So this is my haul from Temu. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the description box down below. This is not affiliated in any way. I have no affiliation link or anything, so this is just me sharing my stuff that I've picked up with you. So yeah, as I said, if you've got any questions, drop those in the comments section down below. Don't forget to give this video a like, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.